I began to enter into the spirit of the fellow. When writer did not succeed to kill his fellow passenger, that mosquito, finally he decided to be merciful to him, and he tried to understand the sense of his fellow traveler. He was no longer a mere insect. When he began to think seriously about his fellow passenger, an idea occurred to him that his fellow passenger was also a creature as he himself. He was not only an insect. He was developing into a personality and intelligence that challenged the position of this compartment with me on equal terms. Now, in the mind of the writer, some kind of personality was coming out for his fellow passenger. He began to think that his fellow passenger had his own personality. He had also information, knowledge, wisdom, intelligence. Due to his personal evidence, due to his personality, due to his knowledge, due to his intelligence, he has right, he has power to give him challenge, taking competition in that compartment, playing with him openly. I felt my heart warming toward him and a sense of superiority fading. I felt my heart warming toward him. Finally, some kind of feelings of sympathy, compassion, and mercy began to arise into the heart of the writer, and his idea of being superior began to get lost. How could I feel superior to a creature who was so manifestly my master in the only competition in which we had ever engaged? This was the very first chance that both the writer as well as his fellow passenger mosquito had met in the compartment of the train. In the very first competition of their life, the fellow passenger mosquito had proved him superior to writer. Playing with him openly, how could I feel superior to a creature who was so manifestly my master? He had proved himself as he was superior to the writer. Why not be magnanimous again? Therefore a question, therefore an idea came into the mind of the writer, and he began to think that now he should be merciful to his fellow passenger, accept it. There is no other alternative to him to secure his respect. Magnanimity and mercy were the noblest attributes of men. In this line, the writer describes the two most important qualities of a mankind. The writer says that feeling of compassion, feeling of kindness, and quality of mercy are the two most important qualities of a mankind. In the exercise of these high qualities, because kindness and mercy are the most important quality of a mankind, therefore he should also adopt these qualities within himself so that he could get a chance to secure his respect against his fellow passenger. At present, I was a ridiculous figure, a thing for laughter and derision. Describing about his activities, the writer here says his idea of killing his fellow passenger, that mosquito, had made him an absurd figure, a thing for laughter and derision. He was feeling inferior before his fellow passenger, and he was also feeling insulted himself before the mosquito. By being merciful, I could reassert the moral dignity of man and go back to my corner with honor. Therefore, I decided that there is no other option before him except being merciful, so that he could once again go to the seat in the compartment and could get his last respect. I withdraw the sentence of death, I said, returning to my seat. Therefore, Arthur quietly returned to his seat in the corner of the compartment, and asking to his fellow passenger, that mosquito announced that he had left his idea to kill it. I cannot kill you, but I can deprive you. Finally, he declared that he had no intention to kill it. Now he can only forgive it. उसे अब मारने का उसके अंदर कोई विचार नहीं है, अब वो उसे सिर्फ क्षमादान ही कर सकता है. I took up my paper and he came and sat on it, announcing these informations to his friend, that mosquito. The writer quietly returned to his seat in the compartment, took his newspaper, sat on his seat, and began to read it. Foolish fellow, I said, you have delivered yourself into my hands. Meanwhile, his fellow passenger was again arrived to him and seated between the two covers of the respected newspaper. Foolish fellow, I said, you have delivered yourself into my hands. Asking his fellow traveler mosquito as a foolish friend, the writer gives him warning that if only he wished, he could kill him very comfortably, as it had quietly surrendered itself into the hand of the writer, sitting between the two pages of that newspaper. I have but to give this respectable weekly organ of opinion a smack on both the covers and your cars, describing about his plan to kill the mosquito. The writer here says, giving him warning that he had nothing to do to kill it. Only he had to turn over both the pages of the respected newspaper entitled as Peace Trap on the first page and Modesty of the Mr. Hughes on the second page of that newspaper. On the both of the covers and you are a cards, the writer says that his fellow passenger mosquito itself would push between these two papers of the newspaper and would die itself without doing nothing. But I shall not do it. The writer here says that he assures his fellow passenger that he cannot do it because yes, already he had made a promise not to kill it. But I shall not do it. I have replied you and I will satisfy you that when this large animal says a thing, he means it. The writer here shares his experience, his feelings to his fellow passenger, that mosquito, and tells, I have replied you, as he has already decided to forgive him. Therefore, he wants to make his friend contented that now he will not kill it and he is very worthy to keep his promise. Moreover, I no longer desire to kill you. And above all, he cannot kill it because he had no more desire to kill his fellow passenger. Through knowing you better, I have come to feel, shall I say, thinking seriously, deeply, for a long time, a sense, an idea, the feelings that had arrived in his mind to his fellow passenger had changed his intensity. Asking his fellow passenger, the writer says whether he would like to listen what he thinks about it. I cannot a sort of affection for you. Really माने वास्तव में a feeling of sympathy, compassion, mercy and kindness he is realizing in his heart for his fellow passenger. I fancy that Saint Francis would have called you little brother. The writer here says that he had got so much impressed by the personality of his fellow passenger that like a great saint of the Francis's, whose name was Saint Francis, he would also like call his fellow passenger mosquito as his own brother, as his real brother. I cannot go so far as that in Christian charity and civility. The writer here says, although he knows nothing about the kindness, gentleness, characteristics and features of the Christian civilization, but I recognize a more distant relationship. But he can say that he has far more a sense of far more distant relationship even than his own real brother. Fortune has made us fellow traveler on this summer night. Really man वास्तव में we were quite lucky and fortunate हम दोनों बहुत ही भाग्यशाली या बहुत ही सौभाग्यशाली थे। That traveling here in this compartment of the train, we meet each other, कि रेलगाड़ी के इस डिब्बे में यात्रा करते समय हम दोनों की एक दूसरे से मुलाकात। I have interested you and you have entertained me. After being aware about the presence in this compartment, he himself took interest in his fellow passenger, and his fellow passenger also did not refuse to entertain him. The obligation is mutual, and it is founded on the fundamental fact that we are the fellow mortals. The obligation is mutual. In the competition of our life in this compartment of the train is equal. रेलगाड़ी के डिब्बे में हम दोनों ने अपने जीवन में यह जो संघर्ष किया उसके सारे क्रियाकलाप बराबर हुए। And it is founded on the fundamental fact that we are fellow mortals, and this our relationship of obligation is totally depend on this basic principle that we are such kind of creatures who have to die one day. और हमारे बीच में यह जो गहरा संबंध है, गहरा नाता है, जो भाई जैसा संबंध है, वह इस मूलभूत सिद्धांत पर आधारित है कि हम दोनों इस संसार में रहने वाले एक ऐसे प्राणी हैं जिनका एक न एक दिन अंत निश्चित है। The miracles of life in ours is common and is mystery too. Adding to his fellow passenger, the writer here says that life of both the creatures, the life of the writer himself as well as the life of his friend, his fellow traveler, that mosquito, is full of miracles, full of mysteries, full of secrets and miracles of their life is equal to both, common to both. I suppose you don't know anything about your journey. Asking the fellow passenger, the writer says, as far as he knows about his fellow passenger, undoubtedly he can say about the journey of his fellow passenger that he knows nothing about it, that why he is traveling, why he is flying all around in this compartment. I am not sure that I know much about mine. As his fellow traveler knows nothing about his traveling in this compartment, similarly he also does not know anything about the secrecy and mystery of his own life. I suppose you don't know anything about your journey. I am not sure that I know much about mine. We are really, when you come to think of it, a good deal alike. The writer here says, we are really, when you come to think in these lines, the writer advises to his friend that mosquito to think as the writer himself thinks about it. Good deal alike. Asking the fellow passenger, the writer here says that there is no difference between them. कि इन दोनों के बीच किसी भी प्रकार का भेदभाव नहीं है, दोनों में किसी भी प्रकार का अंतर नहीं है। दे आर जस्ट लाइक द सेम, वे दोनों एक जैसे हैं। देयर आर सो मेनी कॉमन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स एंड फीचर्स दैट आर कॉमन टू बोथ, बहुत सारी ऐसी प्रवृत्तियाँ हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे गुण हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे लक्षण हैं जो दोनों में समान रूप से मौजूद हैं। जस्ट apparitions दैट आर नॉट देन आर नॉट। एवरी काइंड ऑफ क्रिएचर whether big or small, thin or fat, take birth in this world at some unknown person, without any knowledge, without any information, live their life, earn their livelihood, finally become soul and die. But no person knows, no creature knows anything about it. Fluttering about the lamp for a while and going out into the night again. We live our livelihood, engage ourselves in different kind of professions, and finally we lost in the dark of the night somewhere without knowing nothing about it. Perhaps on Sire, the writer here says, undoubtedly he can say that this is common to every creature living in this world. Going on to night shall said a voice at the window. Traveling in the compartment of the train, the writer finally arrives to the station at his destination, where he often used to step down from the compartment. When writer arrived at his station, a coolie who was his friend, and seeing him, shouted very loudly whether Adhar was going to continue his journey any more further. It was a friendly porter giving me a hint that this was my station. Describing about that coolie, the writer here says that coolie was a close friend of the writer, who was only giving and warning, shouting loudly that this was the proper station where he should get down from the compartment. I thanked him and said I must have been dodging. The writer stepped down from the compartment, went up to his friend coolie, thanked him for giving warning, and accepted that he did not get down from the compartment as he was feeling sleepy. And seizing my hat and stick, I went out into the cool summer night. The writer quietly put his hat on his head, took his walking stick into his hand, stepped down at the platform in the summer night in pleasant weather. As I closed the door of the compartment, I saw my fellow traveler fluttering around the land. As some kind of feeling of sympathy, compassion, mercy was aroused within the heart of the poet, heart of the writer for his fellow passenger. Therefore, when he began to leave for his house, closing the door of the compartment, once more he peeped inside the compartment of the train and found that his fellow passenger was still fluttering hither and thither all around in that compartment. Dear students, इस प्रश्न के एक्सप्लेनेशन करने के पश्चात कुछ प्रश्न बनते हैं, जिन प्रश्नों को आपको व्हाट्सएप के माध्यम से भेजा जाएगा। उन प्रश्नों के उत्तर अपनी उत्तर पुस्तिका में लिख करके अपने संबंधित विषय अध्यापकों के व्हाट्सएप नंबर पर सेंड कर देंगे, जिससे आपकी उत्तर पुस्तिका चेक की जा सके। और कॉपी चेक करने के पश्चात इस विषय से संबंधित कुछ प्रश्नों को आपको व्हाट्सएप के माध्यम से दिनांक 13/7/2020 को सेंड किया जा चुका है। आशा है कि आप सभी उन प्रश्नों का उत्तर अपने संबंधित विषय अध्यापकों के व्हाट्सएप नंबर पर सेंड कर देंगे, ताकि वे विषय अध्यापक आपके ज्ञान के विषय में जानकारी हासिल कर सकें। धन्यवाद।